There is something super satisfying about cleaning, but not in real life, in video games. Or maybe that's just me. Hi, I'm Ellie, and welcome to the Cozy Gaming Club, where I love to shine a light on lesser-known cozy games. And in this video, I've compiled a list of over 30 cleaning games for anyone who wants to scratch that cleaning itch while ignoring real-life responsibilities. Let's get started with this first category about cleaning homes and buildings, and of course I have to begin with Powerwash Simulator. This is probably the first game I played in this genre, if you can call it that, and it's definitely one of the most satisfying. You start with a dirt-covered area and then get to work cleaning it all away and leaving it spotless. The devs really knew what they were doing when they added the little dings of serotonin to help you get through some of the longer levels, but I really just love playing this game while chatting to my friends or listening to an audiobook and just generally disassociating from the world. There's a main campaign with hours of content for you to play through, as well as free and paid DLC set in the world of popular franchises like Tomb Raider, God of War, Back to the Future, and SpongeBob. And they recently released the sequel, Powerwash Simulator 2, and honestly, it is even better than the first. The controls took a little getting used to, but the new tools are great. I now use the soap all the time, and they've even added a home base that you can decorate and 3 adorable cats. Plus, they fixed co-op so your progress continues together. I'd highly recommend either of these games, which you can play on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. Next up is the other huge entry in the genre, which also has a sequel. House Flipper and House Flipper 2 are both home renovation games where you spend hours buying, repairing, and renovating rundown homes to sell them on for a profit, or to complete a job for your customers. Clean up messes, paint walls, tile bathrooms, and buy new furniture to create the perfect space and entice your buyers to spend more money. Just like with Powerwash Sim, there are a ton of levels to play through in both games, and various DLCs to play as well if you finish up everything in the main game. And you can play them both on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and the original House Flipper is also available on Switch and mobile as well. Announced earlier this year, Hosey is a relaxing cleaning and decorating game where you return to your hometown and start restoring rundown apartments, buildings, and homes to turn them into something new and exciting. I played the playtest for this one, and one of the things I liked the most about it was how unique each item felt. They weren't just the exact same item in every level, but rather each level had its own character and unique vibe, and that was mirrored in the items that you unpacked. From funky plant pots to the decorations on the wall, and even the style of the sofa, you could really feel the individuality of each customer coming through. Sadly, there's no release date for Hosey yet, but you can try out the playtest on Steam. So far, we've been doing a lot of cleaning for other people, but in this emotional narrative game, you're cleaning up after yourself. You're leaving home and packing up the life that you lived here, but your room is a mess and you can't take it all with you. Sort through your belongings and the memories they contain of first love and notes from your friends, deciding what to take and what to leave behind. The August Before was just released on PC if you want to play it, but there's also the prologue, The August Before Chapter 1 to try before you buy. This next game was just announced as part of the Cozy Quest showcase last week, and it's called VacuBot Home Cleaning Simulator. In this game, you play as an adorable little Roomba, cleaning up houses or causing chaos as you crash into the various objects left around by the homeowners. The better a job you do at cleaning up, the more money you'll earn, which you can exchange for cute cosmetics to dress up your robot. Sadly, there's no release date for VacuBot yet, but it's definitely one to add to your wishlist. Play as a piece of sushi on a quest to sanitize your world in this next game. Armed with a high-pressure spray and mold washer, you play as a little guy cleaning away the mold that has taken over your kitchen. Tackle a grime and clear away all the sticky messes in this arcadey adventure game that's coming soon. Moving on to an emotional cleaning game created by the team at Toge Productions. In Project Homecoming Haven, you take on the role of a trauma cleaner, tasked with cleaning up the homes of the recently deceased. Coping with losing a loved one is hard enough without needing to clean up their space, and that's where you come in. Clean up the memories that are too hard to look at, and learn about the lives of the deceased, who they are, and what they loved. Collect their belongings to give to their families, or keep them for yourself to help grow your business. No one said you had to be good in this game. Sadly, Project Homecoming Haven is only available to play on itch.io. Grab your mops and your player 2, 3, and 4 because this next cleaning game is multiplayer, and it just launched a few months ago. You've been hired by a dungeon master to clean up the dungeons after adventurers have finished them, to prepare for the next party. From cleaning up blood and monster remains to resetting traps and restoring precious objects, you'll have your work cut out for you in Goblin Cleanup, and it definitely won't be easy. But Goblin Cleanup is available to play right now on PC in early access. Okay, I have to admit I was a bit concerned about this one at the start of the trailer, but after you dive into this colourful world armed with your bubble gun, it takes a whole new look. At first, Clean Twin seems like Powerwash Simulator, where you're cleaning grime from surfaces. But because you're using a bubble blaster, instead of slowly moving your spray up and down a screen, you'll be throwing little bubbles at the dirt that pop into circles of cleanliness. And then you get to paint it all? Clean Twin is aiming to put a funny spin on cleaning games, but there's no release date yet. Halloween may be over, but if you want something a little darker, then Sunken Engine may be the game for you. In this game, you own a shipyard that you've inherited from your father. And, as you will soon discover, it is steeped in Lovecraftian oddities. Every new ship that arrives in your shipyard carries ominous secrets that will need to be resolved before you can complete your job. Try to keep your customers satisfied while dealing with the strange and eerie happenings on the island in Sunken Engine, which is available on PC. We've got another unpacking leg up next, and this one is called Poof Cleaning Service. Play as an immigrant tidying up the homes of your clients, but you can also learn more about them through the items in their home and potentially help them with more than just their cleaning. However, if you want to do that, you'll need to navigate the realities of struggling with a foreign language that isn't your own. I love games that try to tackle heavier topics with lighter gameplay, and this game is really relaxing with no time pressures or stressful game overs to worry about. Just take the time to clean, and maybe even more whenever Poof Cleaning Services releases. Oh no, the monsters have escaped, and it's your job to locate them and bring them back to base before any humans see them. This is a funny cleaning game called Monster Mop-Up that gives me similar vibes to House Flip or a Powerwash Simulator, but with a little extra plot behind it. Rather than just cleaning for money, you'll be cleaning the walls, floors, and furniture of homes, castles, and stately manors to remove any evidence the monsters were there. And you'll also need to capture them to prevent them from getting up to any more mischief. Monster Mop-Up is out now on PC. This next game also looks a little chaotic, and I love the vibes. You're a gig worker who takes on a variety of cleaning jobs around the city, from an apartment full of hoarded items, to a coffee shop, an ancient temple, or a haunted mansion. Most of these cleaning games are third person, so I love that in cleaning up, we can watch our little character sweeping everything up with their brush or sucking it up with their industrial hoover. This is another one with no release date, but I can't wait until it does. Who doesn't love being a chaotic little robot vacuum cleaner, and this one has a story to go with it. You are Rumu, a robot designed to clean and to love. You work in a fully automated smart home where your only companions are another AI and a cat. Complete your job cleaning up the smart home, meeting other semi-intelligent devices to befriend, and along the way you'll find a mystery to uncover as well. Rumu is an intimate, narrative-driven single-player adventure game where you play as a robot vacuum cleaner, uncovering the dark secrets that the AI is keeping from you. And it's available now on PC. We love cleaning games with a little twist, and there is no bigger twist than the fact you're a werewolf. In the Were Cleaner, you play as a janitor named Carl who's working the night shift, which may be a bit difficult given, werewolf. Try to complete a job and clean up the sites without letting your werewolf instincts take over, and if you do, well, make sure you clean that up too. This one is probably more of a dark cozy game as there is a bit of blood and gore, but it's very charming and fun, and it's free, so you may as well give the Were Cleaner a try on PC and mobile. While this is technically a cleaning game, it's also more of a mystery game, so I've added it in at the end of this section for anyone who wants a bit more story to their cleaning. In this bed we made, you play as a maid working in a 1950s hotel, cleaning up after your various guests. But while you're cleaning up their rooms, you can also snoop and learn more about them and uncover their deadly secrets. I really enjoyed this game, and it's got multiple endings to discover, and this bed we made is available on PlayStation, Xbox Series, and PC if you want to play it. This next section is all about games where you clean up the environment, starting with probably one of the most well-known ones, No Place Like Home. Set in the future, Earth has been abandoned by humanity, with many taken to the stars and leaving a junkyard of rubbish and pollution behind. You play as Ellen visiting her grandfather, who is one of the last remaining humans on Earth. But when she gets there, she finds her grandfather is missing and his home has been destroyed. Worried for his well-being, you set off into the wilderness to find your grandfather, rescue the escaped farm animals, and clean up the environment along the way. No Place Like Home is available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. This next game is also by the same developers behind the previous game, No Place Like Home. Embark on a mission to restore nature and save the planet in Fresh Start Cleaning Simulator using your vacuum cleaner and watering hose. This is a great game for sitting back, relaxing and cleaning, but there are also puzzles and quests awaiting you in each area you journey to across the globe, and even animal friends to help. Fresh Start is also available on PC, Switch, Xbox Series and PlayStation 5. Play as a guardian spreading nature and breathing life back into a world covered in ash in this next game, which you can play in single player or an online co-op with up to 4 friends. Plus, if you're playing it solo, you won't be alone either because there are adorable yet slightly clumsy creatures that can also join you on your adventure. They are a bit like little children who have absolutely no clue, so you'll need to do your best to keep them safe while also saving this forgotten land. Gloomkeeper looks wonderful and I love the art style for this one. There's no release date yet though, but there is a demo on Steam if you want to try it out. In this next game, you're cleaning up the ocean in the future. In Lodelnort, you've been enlisted to clean up the damage done by a mega corporation to an alien planet. From rubbish strewn everywhere to oil spills and gross gloop, they've done a number on this planet and its adorable axolotl-like creatures. As you clean up the polluted environment, the murkiness will start to lift and you'll be able to enjoy the beauty of this underwater world, as well as the cute Lodels. Each area has a cleanliness score, and with lots of gadgets and upgrades to help you with your work, it's super satisfying to chip away and watch the numbers tick up. Lodelnort is available on PC and Switch. In Spilled, you're also cleaning up the ocean, but this time with your little boat. Slowly chug your way across the waves, sucking up oil and removing it from the water, which can bring colour and life back to the world. The more oil you remove, the more money you earn, which can also be spent to upgrade your boat to help you clean the next area faster. It's a relatively short game at around an hour of playtime, but it's cheap to reflect that and it's available on PC. Work together with the Wildlife Association to save your island and protect the animals who call it home in Dolphin Spirit Ocean Mission. This one has more of a plot than the other games on this list, and in it you'll be exploring the island and taking countless photos of the wildlife, while also collecting rubbish and helping out the villagers with their quests. The best part of this game is definitely exploring the underwater world with your trusty dolphin friend, taking photos of all the creatures you find there, as well as saving animals that have gotten tangled up in nets, collecting litter and removing other hazards from the ocean floor. Dolphin Spirit Ocean Mission is available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox and Switch. And the developers of Dolphin Spirit Ocean Mission are also working on another environmental cleaning game that'll be launching soon. Clean Up Earth is a relaxing third-person cleaning game where you suck up the dirt using your trusty vacuum cleaner. But unlike most of the games on this list, this one is also playable in co-op with up to 3 friends or up to 10 players in massive multiplayer zones. And you'll be cleaning areas inspired by real-world locations. Clean Up Earth will have a Kickstarter available soon, and you can play the demo on Steam. This next one is also kind of a double feature because it's Muri Wildwoods, which has a free mini-adventure Project Shoreline available too. Both games feature an adorable mouse-like creature called Muri, who's been entrusted with the difficult task of cleaning up a mysterious island with their trusty water gun. Nature has been polluted and you'll need to clean away all the rubbish and goop to help save the island's forest spirit, and help the cute creatures that live there, who you can also pet because of course you can. Project Shoreline is sitting at a 96% positive rating on Steam right now, and Muri Wildwoods promises a bunch of new critters and lush environments to explore, as well as a plot to follow along with too. So I'm excited to see what it's like whenever it releases. Island Saver is another free-to-play cleanup game where an archipelago has been overwhelmed by rubbish that is washed up on its shores. You'll need to collect all the litter and wash away all the pollution to save Savvy Island. But it's not just the rubbish you have to worry about, because the island is also infested with litter bugs and creatures that have been infected by the pollution and messing the place up even more. You'll have your work cut out for you in Island Saver, but it's free and currently sitting on a 97% positive rating on Steam. And it's also available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and mobile. Next up is a short and sweet adventure where you play as a little frog cleaning up the corruption from the world before hydrating it to bring all the plants back to life. There's lots to clean, so you better get to work, but there are also lots of creatures to meet along the way, some of which may need help with their own struggles as well. Either way, if you don't have the time to dedicate to a massive cleaning game like Powerwash Simulator, this one can be beaten in an hour and costs less than £5 on PC and Switch. Inspired by Pikmin, this next game is a 3D adventure all about playing as a tiny robot making a difference. After a mysterious explosion sends golden cogs and debris flying through the sky, it's your job to help clean up each village and go on an adventure to solve the overarching mystery of what really happened. Scrub messes, collect trash, and lend a helping hand by cleaning up to earn points in Misk a Tiny Tale, which is out now on PC and Nintendo Switch. This next game is perfect for autumn. In this cozy cleaning game, you're tasked with cleaning up all the leaves that have been piling up in the yard. Slowly clean them all up using a range of tools like a leaf blower and rake to make your jobs easier. The Steam page also seems to hint at some sort of story to discover as well, and Leave It Alone is out now on PC and currently sits at a 97% positive rating. Plus, it costs less than £5. Not to be confused with the last game, Leave Me Alone is another game where you play as a cute vacuum cleaning robot cleaning up a variety of locations. From an orchard covered in apples to a street covered in rubbish and even leaves in a park. There are a variety of locations to clean and you can do it all as a little cleaning robot that you can dress up. This is another simple but cute cleaning game that costs just over £5 and has a 97% positive rating on Steam. Next up is another short and cheap cleaning game called Mess Quest, where you're a janitor for hire cleaning up whatever you're asked to. While you're not 100% sure what you're cleaning up, it's best not to ask questions and just get straight to work. And there are 6 levels to complete, including a bathroom, a house, and what looks like a museum. Pop up, clean up the mess, take out the trash, and try to leave each location tidier than how you found it. The Steam page says it'll take 3 to 5 hours to complete Mess Quest, although you can play at your own pace as there's no timers or challenges, unless you want to make your own. Mess Quest is available on PC. Similar to Loddlenaw, in this game you also play as a creature in an astronaut spacesuit, trying to clean up an underwater world. But in Cat Clean Ocean, you're a cat. The thing that stands out to me the most about Cat Clean Ocean is how pretty the underwater world looks, with 6 different locations to explore and clean, and a wide range of tools at your disposal to help you with just that. However, this game does have a mostly positive rating on Steam, so it's worth keeping that in mind and maybe read the reviews before playing. Finally, this game is part hidden object, part cleaning game, and very reminiscent of unpacking. In this game, you're cleaning up the messes caused by adorable one-eyed kittens called Fafumia. They love playing, but often make a mess, and you'll need to clean and tidy up after them, putting everything back in its place. Fafumia isn't out yet, but there'll be over 30 levels in the full game with over 1,000 individual items to clean and tidy up. And you'll have to look after your Fafumia too to make sure they're fed, clean, and happy. I also had to include a special shout out for one of my favourite games, Alba: A Wildlife Adventure. While visiting her grandparents for the summer, Alba discovers that quiet island life is threatened. A huge hotel construction looms over their heads, but Alba is determined to prevent it. She teams up with her childhood friend to found an organisation that can save the local wildlife and hopefully the island as well. This is really one of the chillest experiences I've had with a game despite the tense plot. It's short and sweet and a perfect way to spend an evening cleaning up rubbish and taking photos of all the cute animals too. And our final section is all about cleaning objects, and in this first game you're turning trash into treasure. Uncover fantasy trinkets from piles of dirt and then clean them up to sell to your loyal customers. You can even combine trinkets together to upcycle them into strange new objects that are worth even more money. Invest your profit into your store to expand your business across town and unlock new tools for excavating to help you discover even more items. Trash Goblin is out now on PC. Wash and Warm was just announced and I am obsessed with the design and art style of this game. Part cleaning game, part shopkeeping game, in Wash and Warm you run a small town laundromat, washing, drying and ironing laundry for a town of charming locals. The game plays out through multiple seasons, letting you decorate and upgrade your store over time, and most importantly, get to know your customers and uncover each of their unique backstories. I've not heard anyone talking about this game, and I don't know why because it looks so cozy. It's not got a release date yet, but you should definitely wishlist Wash and Warm. Our next game has an emotional story to share. In Undusted Letters from the Past, you play as Adora, who has returned to her childhood home to sort through the objects her parents have left behind. Using a range of tools, you can clean and restore these forgotten items and discover the stories behind each of them, unlocking memories from Adora's past. But not all of them are happy memories, making this a heartfelt experience which may tug on your heartstrings. It's just released on PC and Switch, and I've played the demo for this one if you want to check out the gameplay. In this penultimate game, you take on a temporary job as an artifact cleaner. Your job is to clean the strange artifacts that are brought to you by quirky customers, or you can choose not to and see what happens with multiple endings available depending on the decisions you make. I love the art style for wormhole, brush and banter, and all the funny looking visitors who can stop by your store, and it's not too long with each playthrough taking around 1 to 2 hours. And we're wrapping up this video with Rug Cleaning Simulator. Unsurprisingly, this game is all about running a rug cleaning business where people bring you gross rugs to clean up using all the tools at your disposal. I have watched so many satisfying rug cleaning videos on social media, and I really hope this game manages to capture that magic of removing the layers and finding the rug that is hidden beneath all the dirt. But sadly it's not out yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. And those are all of the cleaning games I know about, but if you know something that I haven't mentioned, then please let me know down in the comments so I can add it to my library. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you discovered something new in this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!